Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this review, we are looking at the Black Panther Wave Marvel Legends Black Bolt, which is basically a reissue of a figure that we got a little while back. If memory serves, it was an exclusive from Comic-Con, so I can see why people would be wanting to get this one. It does also have an alternate head, so that's kind of a good thing. But just in case you haven't seen that review, we're going to go ahead and review this thing like it's a whole new figure. And so there's some good things and some bad things that you're probably going to want to know. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 6 3/4 inches, not counting the bubbles on the top of his head, which makes him a little over, closer to 16.5 centimeters, right around there. And so you'll notice this guy is basically just our standard Bucky Cap body, which we've seen about 1,000,000 times, which, it's bad that they've reused it so many times, but it is the best mold they've used by far in recent history. So, I'm kind of torn about that. Am I tired of seeing it? Yes. But do I like it better than all the other ones? Also, yes. This guy's molded in completely dark blue, which is good. I think the first one was all black. I'm not sure, but either way, this one's blue and it looks nice. And the only real paint job on this guy is the silver, not counting the face. So we have the silver line work on the chest, on the gloves, and then his arm wing thingies, which that is just an absolutely terrible design. If they were going to go with a design like this, they needed to be removable. They needed to have a peg in there. This is just not good. You cannot just have these giant silver things hanging off the sides there. It's terrible. And the thing is, you can't even use them with his arms up. You can only use them with his arms out to the side. Which, I guess that's okay, and it does accomplish the look that way, but that is it. And they need to be removable. That's just all there is to it. And maybe have 2 different sets so you can have a low, one like this. Maybe 3 different sets even, kind of like they did with the web wings, only add an extra set. So one like this, one where the arms are down, and then maybe one where the arms are actually up. But having them like this is just terrible. This figure's not good because of that. And because the paints are super basic, and even where they do exist, it's not good. So you can see, this isn't going to be the case for everybody, obviously, but I'm guessing it'll happen to more people than not. The way they lay the lines down, they don't line up right in the center of the chest. You would think that would be the one focal point that they'd make sure it lines up, but no, right on that pec, the 2 lines don't line up. So it kills the look for the figure. It is a nice silver paint, so I'll give them that. But the shininess is good here, but over here it's kind of like this dull, kind of a flat. I don't know. It's a weird way they painted it. Good news is the new head does look nice. You can see the paint job on it's very clean. I like that they have the blue kind of coming out of the mouth. It's kind of unique looking, so that's cool. They have the blue lines around the eyes. That's cool. And they have bubbles coming off of his tuning fork, which I'll have to look this up just because I'm curious now. Has he ever had bubbles coming off of his head? I don't really remember that ever being a thing. But, it's done well. It's sculpted nicely, and it's nice translucent plastic, so I'll give him that. But it does look, maybe that's a thing. I don't remember ever seeing bubbles coming off of there, but I could just be totally remembering incorrectly. So that is the new head, and we do get this head also, which I believe is the exact same as the old one. I like the new one much, much better. But you have the option now, so that's pretty cool. Now all I'll do is just run through the articulation really quickly in case you guys aren't familiar. The head leans all the way back, which is really nice, all the way forward. Full rotation, no issues there. It's all good. Shoulders work nicely, better than horizontal. That's pretty good. Full rotation. Bicep swivels there, except these flappy things get in the way. Double jointed elbow works nicely enough, except for these really thick gloves, which do obviously get in the way a little bit. There is no rotation at the glove. It's all one sculpt. Alright, so we have our wrist swivel and hinge, although he just has 2 fist hands, so you won't need that too much. Ab crunch goes only 1 notch back and 1 notch forward, really. It's a decent enough ab crunch. Waist twist is fine. Hips go better than 45, so that's pretty good. Going all the way forward, nice and straight, no problems there. Just a little bit back. Probably one of the better examples of hips we've seen, short of maybe Hyperion. We have the thigh swivel, which is fine. Double jointed knees, no problem. Shin swivel, if you like that, you like it, no problem. The legs don't line up, though. So you can see there's kind of like a lip that's kind of offset, which is definitely a problem. The foot goes really far back and pretty far forward, and we get our ankle rocker. So this is your epitome of a basic, mediocre Marvel Legends figure. There's really nothing special about it other than they did a really nice job sculpting those bubbles but it's just super basic and really not great. If you have the other one, you probably don't need this one. But if you don't have the other one, I guess this one will do. I mean, the other one's just has the exact same problems and doesn't have an alternate head, so I would go with this one, honestly, if you don't have either. But and this one's not SDCC exclusive, if I remember correctly, that the other one was. That would make it cost more. Anyway, it's okay, and that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the meantime, keep collecting.